Hi, Dr. Eddy Fang. Thank you for joining us today from Suzhou, China.
Good afternoon, and thank you very much for having me.
Can you shed some light on the East meets West teaching and learning style at Xi'an Jiaotong-Liverpool University?
Well, yes, of course. I think that we're a very unique university. So when you look at the name of the university, you can kind of have a hint about what we actually do here and who we are. What we do, I think, is a blend of the two educational system, the East and the West, and have the campus, be a place of encounter of two different ways of engaging with higher education. For instance, from the Chinese side, we have a requirement for undergraduate students to do a major piece of investigative research that summarizes all the knowledge they've learned. But then we are going to do this using UK standards of a student-led research project. And so that blends into what we call the final year project, which is really something in between. So the outcome and the student experience in our campus would be where students can make the most out of both sides.
I understand the university has already attracted students from around the world, especially Southeast Asia. What attracts international students to the university?
The university has developed tremendously in the past 15 years. So when you look at different departments in the university, including the business school where I work, we have developed based on accreditations. From the start, we had international accreditation in mind, and we implemented standards very, very early on. And that, I think, it has been very attractive for students because they could recognize elements in our program that they usually would see in more mature and developed universities.
The university's business school, where you are deputy dean, is especially appealing to international students. Why do you think this is the case?
Our business school is a triple accredited business school. There are thousands of business schools in the world, but we are the 103rd triple crown business school in the world. So that, I think, has attracted many students to come to us because it means that they are studying in China, they're getting a Chinese degree, but then at the same time, the value of the degree will be recognized in every country in the world where they will be looking at business school quality. I think it is also because of the fact that when they come to us, they would have a Chinese experience. They would learn about the country, about the culture, build their own network, learn the language, and that to many levels will be very useful for a business career.
Students have flexibility in terms of where they study. Can you tell us a little bit about this arrangement and how does this flexibility then enhance their learning experience?
Right, so our university from the start offered two different paths. So student could stay with us for 4 years and they still get a dual degree, that is at the undergraduate level, that is. Or at the end of year 2, they can choose whether they want to go to Liverpool for the year 3 and year 4. So that is a path that we call 2+2. So that flexibility also allows students to adapt to the situation that they perceive will be important for them once they arrive on the job market.
What geographical advantages are there in studying for one's degree in China and in Suzhou in particular?
So Suzhou, being in the outskirts of Shanghai, is attracting a lot of foreign direct investment, is attracting a lot of resources from the governmental perspective in order to develop that area as well. So from a geographical perspective, I do believe that we are really at the center of action in China for the next decade. We have, I think, about 150 out of the Fortune 500 companies that have a presence in Suzhou. I think that this is just another sign telling us that things are really thriving in this area and students can definitely make the most out of this.
That's all the time we have. Thank you so much, Dr. Fang, for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you very much.